If you're a history buff, then you need to know about Bangladesh's deadly 100 rifle protests. Starting in July 2024, massive protests led by university students erupted against Bangladesh's government job quota system. The protests centered around a controversial 30% quota reserved for families of 1971 independence fighters. When the High Court reinstated this quota in June 2024, it sparked outrage. What began as a demonstration against the quota system quickly escalated into broader demands, including the resignation of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Hasina, who has ruled since 2009, had just won her fourth consecutive term in an election boycotted by opposition groups. Her comments comparing protesters to wartime collaborators only fueled the fire. The government's response was swift and severe. A nationwide curfew was imposed, soldiers patrolled the streets of Dhaka, and internet services were heavily restricted. Clashes between protesters and security forces were violent and deadly, with tear gas, sound grenades, and even live rounds being used. By August 4, 2024, the death toll had reached over 300, including 14 police officers. Despite the crackdown, the protests persisted, supported by the opposition Bangladesh Nationalist Party. International condemnation followed, with the UN rights chief denouncing the violence. Meanwhile, the government is appealing the High Court's order to reinstate the quota system. This complex and deadly situation has left Bangladesh at a crossroads, with the future of its political landscape hanging in the balance. Stay informed and stay tuned.